As soon as they entered the foggy forest, they felt an unearthly chill. The dense fog swallowed their voices, leaving only eerie silence in their wake. But the most terrifying part was the feeling that they were being watched. In the distance, they saw what looked like shadowy figures standing at the edge of the trees. Their eyes glowed an eerie green in the darkness, and their forms seemed to shift and change with the swirling mist. Despite the growing sense of dread, curiosity pulled them forward. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the trees seemed to close in around them, their branches twisting and gnarling like the claws of some gigantic beast. The fog was thick enough to touch, to feel the cold, damp air on their skin. And the further they went, the more disoriented they became. They stumbled upon a clearing, but it offered no respite from the oppressive atmosphere. In the center stood a lone figure, its back to the newcomers, slowly turning to face them. Its head was tilted at an unnatural angle, and as it took a step forward, they saw that it had no face. It was as if it had been carved out of the darkness itself. Terror surged through the group. They turned and ran, crashing through the underbrush, the sound of their own screams echoing around them. But the forest seemed to be endless, a labyrinth of twisted trees and impenetrable fog, and they had no sense of direction. Then they heard the sound that froze their blood, the sound of heavy footsteps behind them, getting closer, accompanied by the rustling of leaves as if something large and predatory was moving through the undergrowth. They could feel the heat of its breath on their necks, smell the musky odor of its body. But when they dared to turn back, they saw nothing but the swirling mist and the dark, gnarled branches of the trees. Just when their hope was almost extinguished, they came across a faint light in the distance. With renewed determination, they stumbled towards it, desperate for a way out of the nightmarish forest. But as they approached, the light flickered and vanished, plunging them back into darkness. And then they heard the voice, a raspy whisper that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "Lost, little ones. Lost in my forest. Lost in my eternal embrace." The forest itself seemed to be taunting them, reveling in their fear. As the night wore on, the terror intensified. The trees closed in, the fog pressed against them, and the whispers echoed in their ears. And they knew, with a chilling certainty, that they would never escape the clutches of the forest alive.